Yo, what's going on YouTube? I hope you guys are doing well. Today I want to talk about using your setbacks as fuel in life. One thing you have to understand is your situations or setbacks aren't unique. I think a lot of people go about their days and think that the pain that they're going through or the setbacks that they're going through, the situation is unique to them, right? You can be an athlete, right? And let's just say, I don't know, you tear your ACL, right? And you think it's the end of the world, right? You're thinking, how am I going to recover from this? You're thinking about the times that your knee was healthy, right? But one thing you have to understand is pain is temporary. And not only is pain temporary, right? There's always someone doing worse than you. There's always somebody who had, a setback or an injury that's worse than yours, right? So, like I said, let's just say you tear your ACL. Well, there could have been somebody who, I don't know, they broke both legs somehow, or they fell down, hit their head, and they had, significant brain trauma, right? So once you understand those two principles, right? Once you understand that, one, your situation isn't unique to yourself, right? There's other people in the world going through the same thing. And the second thing is understanding that there's somebody going through something worse than what you're currently going through. I think once you get both of those down, you start to look at setbacks a little bit different, right? Because now when you go, okay, well, man, like I'm going through some trouble, some trauma or whatever, I just got an injury or I just suffered whatever, right? But man, there's somebody out there going through something worse, right? So that gives you the motivation to go, man, like, yeah, this situation sucks, but I got to keep moving forward. I gotta get out of this situation, right? Now I want to give you guys, an example from my life, right, where I faced a major setback. So it was my freshman year of high school. I was playing football and baseball at the time, and I remember the first game of my high school career ended up breaking my leg, right? Now, I could have went, oh man, it's the end of the world and I'm done playing sports, right? That's what most people do. You face an injury or a setback and you doubt yourself and you end up giving up, right? But what I did was, okay, yeah, this injury is tough, it sucks, right? But I'm gonna wake up every day and become a better athlete than I was before. You see what I mean? And the result of that was, me winning states my sophomore year. So the very next year with the baseball team, right? And then, me accomplishing so many things, right? So what I'm trying to get to you is, and tell you is, instead of looking at your setbacks as, oh man, it's the end of the world, how am I going to recover, and just filling your head with all these negative thoughts, you got to switch it to positive. You got to switch it to positive, because you have to be the one to get up and want to get healthier and, want to get back on your feet. And you're going to be the one who has to go to all the physical therapy appointments and make sure your body is healing the right way, right? You're not going to have people, trying to pick you up and, hey, you need to go here. You got to take it upon yourself as an individual and go, you know what? Yeah, this injury is tough, but there's somebody out there in the world who's going through something worse. Man, I can get through this, right? So switching that mindset to something positive, that'll give you the outcome that you want, which is ultimately, getting back healthy and doing the things that you were doing before, or even doing them better. But I thought that was a good talk for today. Hope y'all enjoyed it, and I hope y'all, got some good advice from that. But I want to thank y'all for listening. But I'm out, man. Peace.